The first part to this video is to straight men, heterosexual men. If you are a straight man, for your own good, do your best to find you a good woman. Yes, do your absolute best to find you a good woman, especially if you're a black straight man. Because if you are a heterosexual man and you don't have a good woman in this world, that is equivalent to walking in a world that is reeking of vultures and you are the carcass. Yes. And I know a lot of straight people think I don't like y'all. You think I'm always coming for straight people. But let me tell you something. There's not a whole lot of people in this world that will tell you the brutal, honest truth like me. There's not a whole lot of people in this world, in this sad-ass, capitalistic-ass, vain-ass, fake-ass world that'll tell you the fucking truth like me, especially if you're a black man. I know that I sound harsh, I sound blunt, but that's because I've clocked out from this world, 100%. There's nothing in this world that I find impressive enough for me to tone it down at all. And that's how you know my end is near. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you might want to pay attention to studying the patterns in this world, because it always repeats. So yes, straight man, if you are a straight man, please, for your own good, do your absolute best to find you a good woman. You might not want to hear, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is because on average, women tend to be smarter than men. That's just the truth. Women and same gender loving men tend to be smarter than men. Just like on average, men tend to be stronger than women. The reason is because of the feminine energy, which you as a man, a straight man, you also have. But the problem is that patriarchy dumbs yours down. And as a result, straight men on average tend to wreak more malarkey. This disparity is also seen in kids. It's actually way more in kids, where the average girl tends to be much smarter than the average boy. But it gets blurred when both of them start getting older. Both men and women, just start getting dumber. But on average, women still tend to be smarter than men. But see, the trick to finding a good woman is that you must be a good man first. You must heal. You must do your best to be in one complete wholeness first. That's when you'll be able to recognize a woman, a good woman that is one complete whole, and she'll be able to recognize you as well. And both of you become 1 + 1 = 1. That's why the Bible said, a man who finds a good woman finds a good thing. Now, to women and same gender loving men, also on average, these two tend to be the most messy. Yes. And the reason why these two tend to be the most messy is also because of your intellect, your feminine energy, your Eve. That's what the serpent comes to. It doesn't go to Adam. Adam is the doer. Eve is the intellect, and that's what the ego comes to. And it's using your own intellect against you. Because in your mind and your intellect is where you conceive all kinds of perversities. And if you accept it as your belief, then you birth it into this world. See, the thing about the ego is that it eats up your intellectual force and it perpetuates itself in pain, into misery. That's why a lot of women and a lot of queer men, especially gay men, tend to be messy. And honestly, it takes a messy person to know a messy person. I've been there myself. Never again. I'm just trying to go home. I've left a whole lot of nonsense in this world behind. I just want to get the fuck out of this realm and just go home because I am tired. I am tired. God, I'm tired. This place is mad. Oh my God. The reason why the ego is successful in doing this is because of patriarchy. Patriarchy has told you as a woman that in order for you to be complete, you need a man. That's not true. You can be complete on your own first. You must close a circle within yourself first. Your masculine and your feminine must come together to be one within yourself first. Then you become complete. Then you become a good woman. And then you'll be able to attract a good man. Same thing too with gay men. Patriarchy tells you that you're not man enough. And as a result, the ego eats up your life force, your intellectual life force. This is why a lot of same gender loving men, especially gay men, perpetuate their own misery. All that intellect just to be messy. However, what you as a same gender loving man fail to realize is that by you being queer, you actually won the lottery. You have been made an exception from heteronormativity. Like, it's like God brought you out and separated you from the rest of this world. And as a result, you are supposed to have a head start at a healing from patriarchy. Because heteronormative standards don't have any power on you. But I understand that because of patriarchy and religious hypocrisy, a lot of us have been raised to think that we are the problem. But then look at the people telling you that you are the problem. Look at them. A lot of them are very miserable, including some of your pastors, Chad. Look, the stories that I've heard about pastors, okay, including pastors who are down low, okay, or even straight, but he slept with half of the damn congregation, you know? So take a look at the people telling you that you are the problem. And then ask yourself, are you truly the problem? Why would God create you in God's image only for you to be a problem. So what's the point of you being born here? Do you feel like you are the problem? So yes, as a queer person, you are truly blessed by God Almighty because God separated you from that mess, that chaos, so you can come here and use your intellect for good work. You can unplug from that by working on yourself. And to the straight men working on yourselves, stay the hell away from these Coach Red Pill people. These people are K-wording you. Trust me. It's so eerie that the average person does not understand the full caliber of that phrase, powers and principalities in high places. These people are not your friend. You are a boo-boo to fool on the menu and somebody's capitalizing off of you. Trust me. Someone is eating up your life force by pushing all kinds of junk into your mind. Stay the hell away from these Coach Red Pill people. Stay the hell away from them. Like, run. You need to run. You distancing yourself from women is not the solution you need. You need to be working on yourself so you can find a good woman, so you can be complete with yourself first and she's complete with herself as well. And then together you become a more powerful force that can break down any of these perversities. Trust me, if you are heterosexual and you do not have a good woman in your life, you are like a carcass walking in a world that reeks of vultures. And if you are a woman and or same gender loving man and you are messy, that is you letting the ego eat up your life force. And that's why you're miserable and you will depart this world miserable. Uche, peace and love.